everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to, oh my gosh, my boots are ugly, how to make Molotov Cocktail, which is this thing I'm throwing here. Amazing weapon against the wall of flesh, I would highly recommend if you're fighting the wall of flesh. But not really in expert mode, not as good of a weapon in expert mode. Highly recommend in normal mode, they're very, very effective, especially in console. So, let's just basically get straight into it. This is kind of a long process to make Molotov Cocktail. So, this is the recipe right here. So, these 4 different items will turn into a Molotov Cocktail. I actually think it turns into 10 Molotov Cocktail from this, or 5 or 10, I can't remember. More than just one. But this is all what you need. And then you're going to ask me, well, how do I get these items? Because these aren't easy to get, right? So, to get these items, you will need all of the favorited items below here. You will need a workbench, a loom, a keg, a furnace, 10 sand, 1 gel, 1 wood, and 7 cobwebs. Now, these are here. I'll explain why they're there in a minute. But the first thing we're going to want to do is... Oh, yes, and pink gel as well. The pink gel is going to influence things as well. But the first thing you're going to want to do is get yourself some pink gel. Now, to get pink gel, if you don't know, there's a random chance any day on the surface of the world that a pinky slime will spawn. It's just a rare spawn, and this pinky slime will drop pink gel. It looks like this guy's a little tiny slime. It's pink, has 100 health. Well, actually, 660, I think, in the next mode world. I have no idea. It has a lot of health. It's obviously harder to kill. It's not too hard to kill. I'd be cautious, but I'm just going to smack this thing to death. Oh, it actually took a few hits. And you will get yourself pink gel, and you will get a lot of pink gel, as you can see. You are never going to need this much. Well, maybe you will need this much, depending on how much Molotov Cocktail you're going to craft. But you will get pink gel. That's the first thing. The second thing are torches, right? And to craft torches, you just have to go into your inventory with 1 gel, 1 wood, make some torches. Okay, I'm going to do that right here. We have some torches. We're only going to need 1 of these, so I'm actually going to trash 2 of them just to show the points. There we go, all fixed up. We kept our pink gel, obviously. Now, you're going to need 7 webs, or cobwebs, which can be found under the ground. So let's go on a little expedition under the ground. This is going to be a while. Anywhere under the ground, actually. I'm going to use mods. Okay, here's the time for clarification. There are no mods, 0 mods needed to complete this tutorial. This is all a vanilla feature. I'm only using mods to speed up the video and make the tutorial faster. There are 0 mods needed. Do not worry about my mods. So you will go mining under the ground and, you know, just find some cobwebs, swing your sword, whatever you got, swing your weapon at them, collect some cobwebs, and you got them. So you only need 7. So we clearly have a lot more than 7. So we have our webs, and is this enough space? Let me just quickly, guys, build this. Ooh, I'm going to build this out so we have space to place our stuff. Okay, guys, so we got our webs, so let's take 7 of these. Oops, that's 1 extra, and I'm going to trash the rest. We have our webs. And now we need 10 sand. And this is where it gets confusing, right? Why do I have this here? Well, it's because you're going to turn 10 sand into 5 glass blocks, and 5 glass blocks into 5 mugs, and 5 mugs into 5 ale. So, to do that, you're going to need some stuff. So first, let's go prove that we can get our sand. So you're going to head over the desert, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 8? 9 and 10 sand. And we're going to keep our 10 sand, obviously, right there. Bam, we got our 10 sand. And you will see why these 2 things right here exist. So if we head over to our little crafting area over here, right, we're going to place down the workbench. No, yeah, I think we need the workbench. Yeah, we're going to place down the workbench right here. We're going to place down the loom right over here. Place down our keg right down, and place down our furnace right there. Now, the first thing you need to do is turn the webs into silk. So you're going to need to stand at the loom and turn 7 webs into 1 silk. Now, you're going to need to turn the sand into... Let's delete these just so they aren't influencing what I can make. Obviously, this is influencing what I can make as well. So let's get rid of these really quick. There we go. And you're going to turn this 10 glass into 5 sand, and then go over to your keg, turn these 5 glass into 5 mugs of the keg, and then turn the 5 mugs into 5 ale at the keg, and then at the keg again, turn all these resources right here into 5 Molotov Cocktail, and there you go. That's how you make it. And I would just grind out a bunch of these resources, and then just make a bunch of it for wall flesh, especially if you're in normal mode, not so much expert mode. And that's how you make Molotov Cocktail, guys. Super simple. Well, it's not really that simple. I mean, it's kind of simple. We actually didn't end up needing the workbench, I guess, just because it's awesome. Because you need the workbench to make this, obviously. The keg, all this is craftable as well, like the keg and stuff. If you don't know how to get these, very simple. I will literally look them up in the crafting menu right here. So, to get a keg, you need 14 wood at a sawmill, and to make a sawmill, you need chain, 2 iron or lead bars, and 10 wood. To make a chain, you stand at a workbench and with a piece of iron to make 10 chains. And then the loom, I believe, is just made of, again, 12 wood at a sawmill. And then, obviously, you should know how to make a furnace, right? 20 stone, 4 wood, 3 torches. And then a workbench is made. Any workbench, just 10 wood. Like, that is super simple. Again, there are 0 mods needed. I am only using mods to speed up the tutorial and make the video faster. Guys, I also want to take note in the video that in the old gen console edition of the game, so 1.2 updated earlier, the old gen console edition of the game, to make Molotov Cocktail, the recipe is a little bit different. And now I can't showcase that because I can't change my Elgato where it's plugged in, but in the recipe on console, the only thing that changes is you don't need pink gel anymore, and instead of 5 ale, you need 10 ale. So it's essentially less expensive. All you need is just more sand and no pink gel at all. Because, you know, I don't think there is pink gel. Is there pink gel? If there is pink gel, you don't need pink gel in console and just 5 more ale. Way easier to craft in console as well. That's why I said especially easy to craft if you're playing in console. So just want to take note of that right here. But that's how you make Molotov Cocktail. I hope you understand. Hope it's easy. And I hope you make some maybe if you want it. So yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. So please like the video if you like it. Share it if you liked it. And subscribe if you're new around here. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!